Hi, welcome to the 10-Minute Parent. My name is Pastor Don Boldt, and in the next 5 to 10 minutes, I'm going to be sharing with you about building rewards into your day. When you're working with children, one of the things that you want to make sure is that they view you as a source of reward. Okay, every good and perfect gift comes down from the Father of Lights. You know that there's this understanding we have about God that you want to be reflecting in your parenting, where you're not just the one to be feared about punishment, but you're also the person to be looked to for reward. All right, and so God does this. All right, God does not make us wait until eternity for all of our rewards. He gives little things in life to us, and when something good happens, you look at that and say, well, thank God that happened. Well, you want your children to have that kind of gratitude towards you, that they will eventually transfer to an understanding that God was working through you to bring these rewards. So building rewards into the day, what's that about? Well, children have a very short concept of the future. All right, that concept is going to grow with time, hopefully, but if you just take their age and subtract out those years that they didn't really have much in the way of memory building, I don't remember being 3. I certainly remember being 4. So whenever you're trying to figure out how much of a future concept I might have, you take those 4 years off. Then the next thing you're going to do is divide that number that you have left over in half. You're going to take, so in my case I'm 58 and I remember back to being 4, so you're going to take 54, divide it in half and get 27. And if you add that to my age, it's interesting. Yeah, I can picture being almost 80. I really can. I'm 58. All right, that's how it works. But for a young child, as you can imagine, that's going to be much shorter. Right? You're working with a 5-year-old that has a 6-month or 8-month memory there. When you're really trying to get them to reason really well about why they should cooperate with you, appealing to the future can be a problem, because even at their best, they're looking at that long type of thing where maybe looking a year ahead. But on an average day and a tense moment, they're looking to the next 15 minutes, and we all know that. So the importance of building rewards into your day is a way of avoiding having to become, an incredible ogre to your children and always having to be ready with some terrible punishment for them. Because if there's a reward already built in, okay, just the removal of that reward can become a means of, punishing, if you will, or saying that was wrong, don't do that, just by taking that reward out of the picture. So we would build things into the day. On a summer day, we would have something planned for 10 o'clock in the morning that was very enjoyable, something the kids were looking forward to. It might be going somewhere, it might be, some activity that they really wanted to do. And, if you're not getting cooperation and you're spending a whole lot of time having to bring correction and do all these different things, you start looking at your watch and you say, at 10 o'clock we were planning on doing this particular thing, but you're wasting so much time. I don't know if we're going to get to it. Hey, wait a minute. Then that gives that child a reason to want to adjust their behavior. And the reason why I say that you're going to end up being an ogre if you try to do this any other way is this: that if you're starting from zero, okay, which is that basically I'm this non-reactive person that just is there, and you do something wrong, then I really have to react, don't I, in order to get somebody's attention. But if I'm a fairly rewarding person, and we're going to spend a little more time on this in another one of our sessions, at that point, just me moving back to neutral, is enough to make a person that I'm leading stop and say, oh, wait a minute. And so building rewards, kinds of rewards, again, going to the pool, maybe having a special snack. That was something for us. Shortly after dinner, before bedtime, we had a little healthy snack accompanied by, usually, we'd sing together. We would, I would tell stories, I'd read to them and that sort of thing. And that was something we all looked forward to. And so that became the thing where, hey, we don't want to lose that, so let's cooperate and get things done. And it made it a lot easier to get the kids ready for bed, as an example. But this can be applied to any of a number of things. But there's a principle here, and that's that if you give nothing, then you have nothing to take back as a way of disciplining. All right, so you're constantly having to, come up with, really awful things to try to discipline. And so I would just encourage you that as you look at your day and map it out, get a piece of paper and map out your week and start building those rewards even into the week. And as children grow older, of course, the rewards can be put a little farther out, even out in the week. Well, there's a special thing we're going to do on Friday, but this is what we need to get done during the week, so that we can do that. And so I just want to leave that with you as a little short 5 to 7 minute little 5 minute I'm getting from the cameraman, 5 minute little session to just give you that little thing. Build rewards into your day. You won't have to be such an ogre, okay? So God bless you. We'll see you next time on the 10 Minute Parent.